So we're seeing this one here. It is a mirror match of Jund midrange. The winner of this game is going to be playing Chris Weidinger tomorrow morning.
And as you can see, these players, looks like turn 5, 35 minutes into the match, only turn 5 of game 3. Seems like a grindy match.
So what I remember from knowing about their decks is that I liked Ryan Forsberg's deck quite a bit more when I looked at the two of them. So all right, well, what's in both of them then? Lauren Nolan's deck is doing a little bit of an aggro control hybrid thing. It has Strangleroot Geist, Huntmaster, Olivia, Thragtusk, Wolfear, Avenger.
Right.
So it's kind of playing just like quality creatures. I almost want to say the best green creatures he could find with some splashes. Whereas Ryan Forsberg's deck is definitely more of a Ryan Forsberg's deck. Sorry, it's not a mid-range. It's just a zombies deck. So our apologies. Probably not a Jund mid-range deck. He would more be Jund zombies. So actually not a mirror completely.
No. Ryan Forsberg's definitely is a little less aggressive than a lot of the true zombies decks out there, but definitely more zombies. So in this game, just to run you down the board state real quick, Ryan Forsberg 5 lands, a Lawleth Troll with a +1/+1 counter, a Lawleth Troll 0 counters, a Gravecrawler, versus Lauren Nolen 4 lands, including a Wolf Run, a Rakdos Keyrune, and a Strangleroot Geist.
Wolf Run probably not mattering in this matchup.
No.
He's the opposite role here.
Oh wow, sever the bloodline.
Lauren Nolen, and this is a matchup where Lauren Nolen is probably the favorite.
Yeah, after the sever the bloodline, for certain.
Yeah,
right.
Well, he's just able. His stuff with cards are just a little bit bigger. So 20-10 in Nolan's favor.
Wow.
That can't be good for.
Okay,
Ryan
that's
Forsberg.
a bonfire. I don't
even know if I want to cast it. It makes a blocker.
Yeah. Ryan Forsberg, it does Lauren Nolen a little damage, but when he's at 20
on
life,
the wrong side of this race.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be able to knock Lauren Nolen to 14 this turn, but Lauren Nolen has a 2-turn clock right there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, he can't activate Keyrune yet. He has a Blood Crypt Forest.
So he's gonna he's on upkeep before the Miracle trigger. He's going to Tragic Slip the Strangleroot Geist, so he can deal 3. Very heads up play.
Yeah, nice.
So 5 damage to Lauren Nolen. Nolen drops to 15. Ryan, with 1 card left, has just got to hope that Lauren Nolen stalls on lands long enough for him to get these last points of damage in. So with 1 card, it's going to be the path to doing that is pretty hard.
Right. Lauren Nolen about to slam a Thragtusk.
There we go. Keyrune mana up now for Lauren Nolen.
Thragtusk plus Wolf Run is going to deal 8 damage awfully quickly.
All right, sorry, life totals were incorrect, but these are now correct. We have, so now Lauren Nolen 12-8, definitely in Nolen's favor.
So Ryan Forsberg going to need to pull off something pretty impressive here to deal with this Thragtusk Keyrune Wolf Run action.
The problem is that, Nolen has 8 damage on the board.
Yeah, he has 8 on the board, plus a Wolf Run, in case Ryan can deal with all his threats, leaving him just a beast.
So Thragtusk swings. It's a good bluff, Lauren, even if he doesn't have anything.
Right. No reason not to. Lauren Nolen takes it.
But Ryan playing to very few outs. And another Gravecrawler into play, passes the turn. He's challenging Nolen, I think, because the good part about that bluff is now it scares Nolen if he wants to try to make the Keyrune play. So I think what Nolen would do is I would Wolf Run the Thragtusk.
Yeah,
and Nolen sees it right away. 3, that's threatening 8 damage. Gonna Brimstone Volley. All right, 3/3 back into play.
Right. Ryan Forsberg still in rough shape right now.
All right, Joe Bernal coming back to defeat Zachary West 2-1. It's got to be exactly what Todd Anderson did not want to have happen.
Right. That's going to be a real tough matchup for him. Now, Ryan Forsberg, 1 mana, looks like a dead weight. Okay, so he's not out of this game yet. He's drawing live. Swings Lauren Nolen down to 6. And now if Lauren wants to Wolf Run, it's going to take 2 attack phases.
It's just not enough. I mean, so, he's going to have 2 attackers. The problem is, Ryan will need help still to deal that last 2 damage.
Right.
And the problem, Lauren Nolen has a Golgari Charm, which should be game-ending, actually.
Yeah. Ryan Forsberg is going to be in really rough shape here. He's going to need something on the order of Burn Spell, or Geralf's Messenger, Burn Spell, or some combination of...
I don't know if one exists. I don't know if one exists that gets him through Golgari Charm. There's a combination that does.
Well, next turn Lauren Nolen has to Golgari Charm, but he can't activate that Keyrune. He can only attack for 1.
Right.
2 with the Wolf Run.
No, if he's casting gold, yeah, 2 with the Wolf Run. You're right.
So, interesting. He's trying to decide whether or not to block with his 1/1 Beast.
He has a Cremate in his hand as well.
I think if I'm Lauren Nolen, wait, what? This is interesting.
Unclear on what's happening.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what phase we're in. Maybe the combat phase.
I
Lauren
think,
Nolen's still at 10.
Yeah, I think Lauren's just deciding if he would like to block, and he's going to. So block a Gravecrawler.
So he knows that.
Just gaining 2 life. It's going to come back. That's fine.
Exactly.
I don't
know if I agree with the play, but
it's fine. It's a 1/1. I don't think it really matters much.
it does keep him out of double or triple burns.
And that draw is just excellent. Well, what's better than a Golgari Charm? How about drawing Sever the Bloodline?
Right, he didn't even need to draw the land for the one in his graveyard. He just drew one naturally.
Right. He may, yeah. This is what's going to be coming down. Excellent.
Lauren Nolen taking his time, though, making sure he makes the right play. Doesn't want to mess up when he's almost sure to win.
All right. This is our last spot in top 8.
Lauren Nolen, cautious player, methodical player. I played against him before. I definitely got that impression. Wanted to take the safe route to victory. Wanted to make sure that his opponents had no way out. And he decides on Golgari Charm, it looks like.
Sever. So the reason being, I'm going to guess, is that he finds that he can cremate one of them, post Golgari Charm, and Sever will be a better generic spell to deal with whatever Ryan may draw. He has to weigh that against the fact that he's 1 mana away from being able to flash back both Sever the Bloodlines he has.
Right.
Golgari Charm.
Yeah, I definitely like this play better because if some really strange series of events occurs where he can't flashback Sever for a long time, there's he could theoretically lose. So Golgari Charm definitely the safer play.
On the other hand, if Ryan draws a zombie, and then he's going to be able to flashback both Gravecrawlers.
Right.
So Nolen will take this opportunity then to cremate one of the Gravecrawlers. And as we said before, I think this is a great play by Lauren Nolen. It allows him to sever the bloodline to hit the Deathrite Shaman. And what that will mean is that Deathrite won't be able to eat the other Sever that's in his yard.
Sure.
As it is, he had another land. I think he probably flashes back. He has to debate whether he wants to flash back his old Sever or use the new one.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to opt for the new one and probably get in for 3 with that key rune here.
Right. All right. Exile. Ryan's Frosberg's Shaman exiled, and Kieran will get in for 3. Yep. Ryan drops to 5.
Ryan needs an aristocrat right now.
Yep. Well, I don't even do well. There's those 2 Severs in the bloodline.
Well, yeah, but he just needs to deal him 4 so he can have live draws next turn. Okay, Diagraph Ghoul not going to do it.
Diagraph Ghoul, Gravecrawler. Ryan needs to find a window where he can get one more hit in.
Yep. Ooh,
Pillar of Flame. That is a great window. So I think if you're Lauren Nolen, I want to say he doesn't have enough red to activate and pillar.
Oh, okay. I was going to say this is an easy pillar and attack, but he can't quite do that, constrained by his 3-color mana base here.
Right. He's going to have to wait a turn. He can Farseek to allow that play for next turn.
Right, Farseek and block.
We kind of Farseek and block. That'll put him down to 6. That's definitely. That's probably the move.
And now also with the Farseek, that allows Lauren Nolen to possibly next turn attack with Key Rune, put him to 2, and just pillar him without even having to Wolf Run.
Right.
But I think he's probably just going to opt for the safe play of pillar the creature right now. There's really no reason not to.
To pillar the creature right now? I absolutely wouldn't pillar the creature. So if he holds back the 2 mana to keep his Key Rune, Ryan's going to have to sacrifice a Diagraph Ghoul to even attack. But if he pillars right now, then he won't have the mana to activate Key Rune, and he's essentially giving Ryan 2 points of damage without costing him the creature. Well, with costing him the creature, it would be to the spell.
Yeah.
So by just holding that Key Rune here, he's threatening to, he's making Ryan commit a resource that he really doesn't want to commit.
He's thinking about it, though.
Right.
Interesting.
I think I would say nothing here.
I think he's trying to play around a top deck removal spell from Ryan Forsberg, because if Ryan Forsberg draws something like even a Tragic Slip, all of a sudden Lauren Nolen's at 4, 6 with 7 mana, he can sever, he'll go to 2, and then he's at 2 against Zombies deck.
Each of these outs, I mean, Ryan's on a lot of narrow outs here, but
Yeah.
maybe by just getting rid of the card is the higher.
Yeah, I think that's the safer play.
So to be fair, if you're worried about a removal spell, why not just attack with the key rune? You would lose to Falconwrath Aristocrat, and that's what.
Oh, that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Attack with the. All right.
That might be the better play here, because that sets up.
Is it an Aristocrat? Does he have
or
it?
Bonfire would do it too.
Bonfire Aristocrat. It's going to have to be one of the two, otherwise Frosberg is dead. Or Nolen, give him a window for a, 5-outer. Certainly not where he wants to be. And that attack has got to make Lauren Nolen happy. He just shows him that he has the pillar.
Ryan Forsberg is going to say, okay, still going to play it out. Oh no, Dreadbore. Handshake.
Handshake. All
Good
right.
game.
Lauren Nolen advances into it. So, a very close match coming at the end of it. Lauren Nolen with his Jund mid-range deck defeats the Jund Zombies deck of Ryan Forsberg. 2-1. Interesting of note, all 4 of our top 8 matches were won 2-1. We've just been seeing a lot of Game 3s today, a lot of really tight matches. Just as a note, we start at 8 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So for those of you who are out here on the West Coast, we appreciate if you're going to come out and join us.
Yep. What I would suggest if you're on the West